This Sunday, the WWE will present Stomping Grounds, a pay-per-view that seems to have been thrown together at the last minute, much like RAW and SmackDown live every week. While we know about most of the matches scheduled for the show, what's going on behind the scenes? Join us now as WrestleLamia looks at the latest Stomping Grounds news and rumours. Number 1. Kofi Kingston to face Brock Lesnar at Stomping Grounds. There have been rumours for some time that Brock Lesnar would move to SmackDown Live in order to give the show a top star. One way of course would be for Brock Lesnar to cash in his Money in the Bank contract against WWE Champion Kofi Kingston, winning the belt and moving to the blue brand just in time for its switch from the USA Network to Fox. The WWE is teasing this, as seen with the recent comments by Kofi Kingston to Sports Illustrated's Justin Barrasso. I'm not ruling out Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar showing up on SmackDown and cashing in. Until Brock actually cashes in his contract, there's always going to be a target on my back. That has been the story of my career. I'm not necessarily believed in. But I would love for him to cash in his contract on me, putting me in the David vs Goliath role. That's something I would welcome. I would want to become the best WWE champion of all time, so I want to go up against the best competition, and Brock is one of the best. Brock is going to have to be up for a fight if he challenges me, but I'd welcome it. The WWE Universe has made it known they prefer a full-time champion, something Brock Lesnar has repeatedly refused to be. If Kofi were to somehow defeat Brock, it would give Kofi even more credibility as his undefeated streak continues to grow. Number 2. Shane vs Kofi Kingston for the WWE Championship. In case you missed it, there are rumours going around that Shane McMahon's current push may be part of a plan to pit him against Kofi Kingston for the WWE Championship. Several news sites have picked up on this, and what was once seen as a wild rumour seems to be leading to an angle. Further comments by the WWE Champion hinted at a Kofi vs Shane O'Mac encounter. I would love to fight Shane, and I would love to get Vince in the ring too. I think it's really cool that Shane is in this role of walking the line of an authoritative figure, but at the same time is an active superstar. Shane does some pretty crazy things in the ring, as you see in every single match that he has, so I would love to mix it up with him. Not even the wrestling gods themselves can tell what insanity Vince McMahon has in store for the next few months, as he tries to revive the WWE's ailing product before All Elite Wrestling's television debut. Pushing his middle-aged son as the WWE's top heel is the current game plan, but things could change without much notice, something par for the course. Number 3. Additional matches. As we know, the WWE likes to run as long a pay-per-view as possible in order to boost the ratings for the WWE Network. Thus, it shouldn't be a surprise if the WWE adds at least one match to the show, possibly even 2. The Intercontinental Championship and Women's Tag Team Championship aren't being defended, so don't rule out a meaningless appearance by Finn Balor or the Iconics. Balor could defend the IC title against Andrade again, while the Iconics could face Asuka and Kairi Sane. While either match deserves some promotion, this wouldn't be the first time the WWE threw something together with no build-up. You can almost be certain that Elias will give an impromptu concert as well, as the WWE goes with the same tired filler. Number 4. More 24/7 goodness. While the WWE doesn't seem to be doing much to make the fans happy, the 24/7 Championship is one glimmer of hope. The segments involving the charismatic R-Truth and a small army of WWE superstars fighting over a belt is a social media hit, and the WWE seems to realise this. Don't be shocked to see R-Truth fight to regain his belt during the Stomping Grounds pay-per-view. It's been said that not many fans thought much of the 24/7 Championship when it debuted, but the title has quickly become one of the best things going in the WWE. As discussed earlier, the belt was reportedly a USA Network suggestion, which can only make us hope they come up with some more good ideas to help right the way with WWE. Sometimes it takes an outsider's perspective to fix a problem, and although the WWE has many problems to fix, this is at least a start and an example of what the fans are looking for from the WWE. Number 5. Better storylines. On a related note, there's talk that WWE is encouraging wrestlers to pitch storylines to the company. This may just be lip service after Jon Moxley's scathing attack on WWE Creative during his recent appearance on the Talk Is Jericho show, or it may be a genuine response to the sinking ratings. As we discussed in our recent video, Stomping Grounds' ticket sales have been slow, another reminder of the WWE Universe's disgust with the current product. The idea of wrestlers pitching wrestling storylines is one that's long overdue in the WWE. The only problem is whether Mr. McMahon will ignore these pitches as much as he rejects his writers' ideas. Number 6. AJ Styles' return and heel turn. One of the most interesting rumours currently circulating is that the phenomenal AJ Styles will make his return soon, possibly at Stomping Grounds. Despite rumours that Styles was injured, he was merely taking an extended leave to spend quality time with his family. With Styles having signed a long-term deal with the WWE, he stated he plans on finishing his career in the promotion, something which could affect two superstars' decisions whether they stay in the WWE or head elsewhere. Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows have discussed leaving the WWE when their contracts end this fall. However, Gallows and Anderson seem to be getting a push as they recently worked a WWE show in Japan, and there's speculation that AJ may reunite with them in order to both give them the rub and persuade them to stay in the WWE. While a Styles heel turn has been suggested for several weeks before his sabbatical, an alliance with Gallows and Anderson could prove interesting. Number 7. Something big. Due to the low ratings and poor ticket sales, the WWE realizes they need to do something to restore the fans' faith in the product, or at least get them to tune in to RAW and SmackDown. The wildcard hasn't helped, and Vince McMahon likely feels he needs something big to happen. Don't be surprised if the WWE goes with some sort of hotshot booking this Sunday, whether it's Lesnar cashing in or a dramatic heel turn. It might not make any sense, and it might not make the fans happy, but in Mr. McMahon's mind, it may seem big enough that it can't fail. Number 8. The special guest referee. The WWE has been teasing us for the past few weeks as to who Baron Corbin will pick as the special guest referee in the Universal title bout. Elias, EC3 and possibly even Eric Young had all been considered, but Seth Rollins put a steel chair in the plans, quite literally taking them out. There's a good reason why WWE haven't revealed a ref, and they probably won't do so until the last minute, and it could be a big surprise as out comes Brock Lesnar with a referee shirt on. Having the Beast Incarnate as the referee would make for good viewing. WWE.com even put a big hint on their website, ending the description of the match with, or perhaps Corbin will extend an invitation to Mr. Money in the Bank Brock Lesnar to purvey some up-and-close personal paranoia at WWE Stomping Grounds. Number 9. Morale continues to sink. The news is that morale is nothing short of terrible in the WWE right now, as according to WrestleVotes, things haven't been this bad in the WWE since the dog days of 1995 and 1996. WrestleVotes tweeted, texting with a WWE source who travels with the crew, said the vibe going into Sunday's pay-per-view is similar to the vibe around the In Your House shows from back in the day. Lack of meaningful matches, low ticket sales and general feeling reminds him of 1995-1996. Yikes. The In Your House pay-per-views were 2-hour shows the WWF ran to supplement its Big Four 3-hour pay-per-views. This period was marked by low ratings and abysmal house show numbers as the WWF struggled with an exodus of top stars, making disastrous moves such as pushing the 500-pound Mabel as a main eventer despite his lack of basic wrestling skills. And number 10. Raw ratings still wretched. The 10th June 2019 Raw scored a low rating, with many seeing part of the problem as the show having to compete with the NBA Finals. However, the 17th June 2019 Raw did not show much recovery despite having no blockbuster sports competition. Dave Meltzer commented on the situation saying, Raw last night was only up 5.2% from last week's show that went against the NBA Finals, doing 2.24 million viewers. One would have hoped for at least a 10% bounce back when you eliminate a game that did 18.22 million viewers from competition. This looks to be the new level for Raw for the summer with no major sports competition. The show is down 23% from the same week last year, although that was helped by being the day after the Money in the Bank. The good news is that the third hour drop from the first hour was only 10.6%, well under the usual level, so the people who were there at the start stuck with it for the Daniel Bryan vs Seth Rollins match at a better clip than usual. What's notable is that the first to third hour drop was more men than women. While Stomping Grounds isn't a big show, the WWE isn't giving fans any reason to tune in, and it's showing in the build up to the show. The 19th June 2019 SmackDown was another instance of Shane McMahon taking up time that might be better used for full-time competitors who work at live events. And there you have it guys, the latest news and rumours for Stomping Grounds this Sunday. Are you going to be watching the show, or are you just going to wait for a video that we put out? Let us know in the comments down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.